In the ancient world, the Titans reigned supreme, with Cronus as their king. Yet his rule was marred by a terrifying prophecy from his father, Uranus, warning that one day, one of Cronus's own children would rise to overthrow him. Terrified of losing his power, Cronus resorted to desperate measures. Each time his wife, Rhea, gave birth, he swallowed the newborn whole, believing this would prevent the prophecy from coming true. One by one, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon disappeared into the darkness of Cronus's belly, lost forever. Rhea, heartbroken and powerless, watched her children vanish, her spirit crushed under the weight of her husband's cruelty. Yet, in the depths of her despair, a spark of defiance ignited within her. She longed to save at least one child from Cronus's grasp, daring to hope for a future where her children could live freely. In secret, Rhea began to devise a plan, determined to defy Cronus. She awaited the birth of her next child, knowing this would be her moment to act and change the course of their fate. The prophecy that haunted Cronus was a foreboding whisper of his fate, spoken by his father, Uranus. It foretold that one of his own children would rise to overthrow him. Gripped by terror and paranoia, Cronus became obsessed with this dark prediction. Having violently seized power from Uranus, he could not bear the thought of losing it to the next generation. To prevent the prophecy from coming true, he took drastic and cruel measures. Each time Rhea gave birth, Cronus swallowed the newborn whole, believing that by consuming them, he could eliminate any threat to his reign. One by one, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon disappeared into the depths of their father's insatiable hunger. Rhea, heartbroken and desperate, witnessed the loss of her children, yet she could not give in to despair. Deep within her, a fierce determination ignited. She vowed to save her next child, understanding that the power of the prophecy lay not just in its words but also in her unwavering resolve to protect her family from Cronus's tyranny. As Rhea awaited the birth of her next child, a storm of emotions swirled within her, hope intertwined with fear. She understood that Cronus would soon demand another sacrifice to maintain his grip on power, but this time, she was determined to outwit him. Desperate to save her newborn, she sought the wisdom of Gaia, the earth goddess, who had always championed the oppressed. When the moment finally arrived, Rhea retreated to a secluded cave, hidden from Cronus's watchful eyes. There, she gave birth to a son, whom she named Zeus. With a clever ruse, Rhea swaddled a stone in baby clothes and presented it to Cronus as their newborn. The Titan, oblivious to her deceit, swallowed the stone whole, believing he had thwarted the prophecy once again. With Zeus safely hidden, Rhea entrusted him to the care of nurturing nymphs on the island of Crete. As he grew strong and learned the ways of the world, Rhea's heart filled with hope. She knew that one day, her son would rise against Cronus, reclaim his siblings, and fulfill the prophecy that had haunted their family. As Zeus matured, he felt the weight of destiny upon him and the anguish of his siblings trapped inside Cronus. Determined to free them, he sought the counsel of Metis, the goddess of wisdom. Together, they devised a clever plan to outsmart the Titan who had devoured his children. Disguised as a humble cupbearer, Zeus approached Cronus with a potion crafted by Metis. With feigned servitude, he presented it to the Titan, who drank greedily, unaware of the ruse. The potion induced nausea, forcing Cronus to regurgitate his swallowed offspring. One by one, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon emerged, reborn and filled with newfound vigor. As they stood united, Zeus inspired them with hope and courage. Together, they formed a formidable alliance, ready to challenge their tyrannical father. With their strength combined, they prepared to confront Cronus, igniting a rebellion that would change the course of history. Zeus had ignited the spark of defiance, and the age of the Olympians was about to begin. With his siblings freed, Zeus recognized the immense challenge of overthrowing Cronus and the Titans. He knew he needed powerful allies to succeed. First, he sought out the Cyclopes, gigantic brothers famed for their incredible strength and skill in craftsmanship. Zeus liberated them from their imprisonment, and the grateful Cyclopes pledged their loyalty, promising to forge weapons to aid in the battle. Next, he approached the Centaurs, monstrous giants with 100 arms each. Their unmatched strength would be invaluable in the fight against the Titans. Eager to join the cause, they quickly agreed to ally with Zeus. With the Cyclopes crafting thunderbolts and the Centaurs preparing for war, Zeus inspired his newfound allies, instilling hope and determination among them. Together, they formed a formidable coalition, strategizing for the imminent conflict. United by a shared purpose, they stood ready to confront Cronus and reclaim their rightful place among the gods, igniting a rebellion that would reshape the cosmos. With his siblings freed, Zeus recognized the immense challenge of overthrowing Cronus and the Titans. He knew he needed powerful allies to succeed. First, he sought out the Cyclopes, gigantic brothers famed for their incredible strength and skill in craftsmanship. Zeus liberated them from their imprisonment, and the grateful Cyclopes pledged their loyalty, promising to forge weapons to aid in the battle. Next, he approached the Centimanes, monstrous giants with 100 arms each. Their unmatched strength would be invaluable in the fight against the Titans. Eager to join the cause, they quickly agreed to ally with Zeus. With the Cyclopes crafting thunderbolts and the Centimanes preparing for war, Zeus inspired his newfound allies, instilling hope and determination among them. Together, they formed a formidable coalition, strategizing for the imminent conflict. United by a shared purpose, they stood ready to confront Cronus and reclaim their rightful place among the gods, igniting a rebellion that would reshape the cosmos. The Titanomachy escalated as the battles between the Olympian gods and the Titans raged on. Each confrontation tested their strength and resolve, with both sides suffering heavy losses. In the heat of battle on Mount Othrys, Zeus fought valiantly alongside his siblings, but the tide of war remained uncertain. Realizing the need for a decisive advantage, Zeus called upon the Cyclopes, who had tirelessly forged incredible weapons. They emerged from their forge, presenting Zeus with his most powerful creation, the thunderbolt. This weapon, crackling with divine energy, symbolized hope for the Olympians. With the thunderbolt in hand, Zeus's confidence soared. In the following confrontation, he unleashed its might, striking down Titans with blinding flashes of light. The ground trembled as the Titans faltered under the sheer power of the storm. The battles grew fiercer, but with the thunderbolt, Zeus turned the tide in favor of the Olympians, rekindling their hope for victory as the final clash loomed on the horizon. The Titanomachy reached its climactic finale as Zeus and his allies faced the Titans in a battle that would determine the fate of the cosmos. With his thunderbolt crackling with divine energy, Zeus led the charge against Cronus and his formidable siblings. The skies darkened, and the ground shook as the forces of the Olympians clashed with the Titans in a spectacular display of power. Despite their immense strength, the Titans struggled against the relentless onslaught. Zeus, fueled by the determination to liberate his siblings and secure the future of the gods, fought valiantly alongside Poseidon, Hades, and the mighty Cyclopes. As the battles raged, one by one, the Titans fell to the combined might of their adversaries. In a final confrontation, Zeus captured Cronus, declaring victory. With their leader defeated and their power broken, the remaining Titans were imprisoned in Tartarus, an abyss of darkness and despair. The Olympians rejoiced, ushering in a new era of order and harmony in the cosmos, forever altering the balance of divine power. With the Titans defeated and imprisoned in Tartarus, a new era dawned for the gods of Olympus. Zeus emerged as the undisputed king of the gods, celebrated for his bravery and strategic brilliance in the Titanomachy. As the dust settled from the epic battles, Zeus ascended to his rightful place on Mount Olympus, the majestic home of the deities. In this heavenly realm, Zeus established order among the pantheon, becoming the authoritative figure who would govern both gods and mortals. He wielded his thunderbolt, a symbol of his power, and set forth new laws to maintain harmony in the cosmos. Zeus's leadership inspired unity among the Olympians, fostering collaboration among gods like Hera, Poseidon, and Athena. To solidify his reign, Zeus also focused on maintaining a balance between the divine and mortal realms, often intervening in human affairs. Under his rule, the worship of the gods flourished, and the tales of their exploits spread throughout Greece, ensuring Zeus's legacy as the king who transformed the fate of the divine world forever. With the defeat of the Titans, a new era of divine order emerged under the leadership of Zeus. To establish harmony among the gods, Zeus convened with his brothers, Hades and Poseidon, to divide the realms of the universe. In a momentous agreement, they allocated dominions that would shape their identities and responsibilities. Zeus claimed the skies and the throne of Mount Olympus, becoming the ruler of gods and men. He ensured that his authority was respected and upheld, wielding his thunderbolt to maintain order. Poseidon took control of the seas, his domain filled with majestic waves and mysterious depths, while Hades descended into the underworld, overseeing the realm of the dead with a solemn presence. As the three brothers ruled their respective realms, the age of the Olympian gods began. Mortals worshipped the deities with newfound fervor, honoring them through temples and rituals. The myths of their exploits spread throughout Greece, marking the dawn of a time when the Olympians would influence the fate of humanity for generations to come.